As we approach the last 10 nights of Ramadan, we are entering the most sacred nights of the entire year. These are the nights that can define the rest of your life. These are the nights that hold Laylatul Qadr, a single night worth more than 1,000 months, a night where angels descend, destinies are written, and sins are forgiven, a night where your du'as are heard, your tears are counted, and your heart has a chance to be cleansed by the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Today I want to share with you 10 powerful tips, 10 keys, that if you hold on to them, bi-idhnillah, you will not just witness these nights, you will live them, and maybe, just maybe, you will be among those who are forgiven and elevated by Allah. My dear brothers and sisters, one of the most overlooked aspects of the last 10 nights is avoiding sins during the day. We often think of worship only in terms of what we do, but part of perfecting our worship is also avoiding what displeases Allah. Sins during the day can shut the doors of the heavens for us at night. If we want to be among those who are blessed to stand in prayer during Laylatul Qadr, we must be mindful of our actions throughout the day. Don't enter into these nights with sins on your record that might weigh you down spiritually, especially during these sacred days of Ramadan. When night falls, be even more careful. Limit your casual conversations. This is a time to be quiet with Allah, not distracted by idle talk, socializing, iftar gatherings, casual hangouts. These can easily lead us to backbiting, gossip, or wasting valuable moments. Let these nights be different. Prioritize your relationship with Allah. Attend gatherings of dhikr. Join in prayer. But avoid unnecessary mingling. These nights aren't about connecting with people. They're about connecting with your Creator. One of the most rewarding acts in these nights is catching Isha and Fajr in congregation. The Prophet ﷺ taught us that the one who prays Isha and Fajr in congregation receives the reward of spending the whole night in prayer. So even if you can't stay up the entire night, do not miss those 2 prayers in congregation. And if you're able, pray Taraweeh behind the Imam until he finishes. The Prophet ﷺ said, "Whoever prays with the Imam until he finishes will have the reward of standing the entire night in prayer. Whether it's the first half of the night or the last, even if different Imams lead, the reward is immense. And the more you join, the more reward you stack. If you can pray all 20 rak'at, that's amazing. But if not, stay with the Imam throughout his portion. It still counts in the sight of Allah. Read more Qur'an in these nights than you normally would. Our beloved Prophet ﷺ would increase his recitation in these last 10 nights. Imam Ash-Shafi'i used to complete the Qur'an every night in these last 10. Even if you've set a goal to finish a certain amount during the day, let the nights be a bonus. Go beyond what you planned. These are the nights the Qur'an first descended, and the first word revealed was Iqra, read. So read with presence, read with reflection, read with love. And as you read, don't forget the beautiful dua taught by the Prophet ﷺ to Aisha radiallahu anha. When she asked what to say if she finds Laylatul Qadr, he replied, Allahumma innaka afuwun tuhibbul afwa fa'afu anni. Oh Allah, you are forgiving and you love to forgive. So forgive me. Repeat it often. Start and end your du'as with it, and weave it between your personal requests. What better words than the ones taught by our Prophet ﷺ? Make du'a throughout these nights, even while you're in motion, walking, driving, waiting, preparing suhoor. Treat every second as an opportunity for connection. You don't need to be in perfect solitude to make du'a. Keep your tongue moist with remembrance. You never know which moment might be the moment. Allah accepts everything. And increase your prostration. The Prophet ﷺ taught the closest a servant is to their Lord is when they are in sujood. The best part of the night is not just standing, but being in prostration, pouring your heart out to Allah. Prostrate and draw near. So draw near. Make long, sincere sujood. Cry, ask, praise. This is your moment with your Lord. And give in charity, even if it's a little, even secretly. While there's no direct narration saying the Prophet ﷺ gave more in these last 10 nights, we know that charity increases reward and extinguishes the anger of Allah. If there is ever a night to be forgiven and raised in rank, it is this one. So open your heart and your hand. Let your charity be a witness for you. Finally, as the night comes to a close, don't waste the last few minutes before Fajr. What if the very last minute of the night is Laylatul Qadr? What if the moment your tongue says, "Oh Allah, forgive me," is the one that Allah writes you among those freed from hellfire? Don't miss that final plea. Ask Allah to accept you despite your shortcomings. Ask Him to overlook your mistakes. Ask Him to write you among the people of paradise. Even one sincere dua in those last minutes can make a difference for a lifetime. Ya Allah, allow us to witness Laylatul Qadr. O Allah, allow us to be among those who are forgiven. O Allah, allow us to be counted among those accepted by you. May Allah shower our ummah with mercy, blessings, and acceptance during these sacred nights. May these nights transform us and bring us closer to Him.